Good morning, YouTube family. This is part, I don't know, from the update for my complete collection. And I forgot to record my phalaenopsis and my dendroboim phalaenopsis and my single paphiopedalim. And they are here on my dresser. And I put a mirror on the side to have a little bit more light, although it is too sideways to really catch light or sunlight for that matter. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the song, sorry for the shakes by the way, of the song that I used to sing for my daughter. I still sing for my daughter, and sometimes when I giddy I sing it for my husband and he goes, "Oh my god, stop singing because I'm tone deaf." Anyway, so the big words are happy and I love you and sunshine. And my plants make me happy, and so that's what I wanted to show first. Okay, now let's go to my phalaenopsis keiki. She has a basal keiki. This is the one I treated for fusarium. She's in a very disturbing pink pot. Actually, she needs a dry day and needs to be in a different pot. So it's watering day and everything gets watered and everything that's in water gets a dry day. What I wanted to show you was that you see the really green stuff there? That's a new root. And most of her roots are kind of okay. She is not growing anything new, actually. But this leaf is getting better. It's feeling better. All the leaves are more plump. You can still see a little bit of wrinkling, but I don't think that will ever go away completely. Some of her aerial roots are kind of dry, and she dried out really quick, and therefore I put them in the water. Look what happened. Silly shape, but then again, it's growing a new root tip, so this one is happy in the water. So that's the growing stuff on that one. This one is my basal keiki from my phalaenopsis Kira. It's my favorite one. This is the one I placed in moss, and I'm not sure if I can put it on video, but you can see she has hairs. I think Amy calls it the white fluffy mold. I also know that some orchids have, if they're really happy, they show the hairs on the roots. So this one is happy in the moss. This is my keiki from Moana. It's the third phalaenopsis, the third of the four that I had, and the fourth died. And the keiki is doing well. She used to have a new root here, but that one rotted off because I sprayed it every day. And now because on a lot of my phalaenopsis I saw roots that turn woody, and therefore I thought they had fusarium. Still not sure, but it's a possibility. So I treated this a week and a half ago, and she has a new root. That's not as bright green anymore, but that's the one in the back going down in the media. These were old aerial roots because everything she had were aerial roots, and I left a few out and I put a few in. But also this one dries out very quickly. It's also because of the leca. And but she has a new leaf, and the new leaf is really nice and green. It's a little bit too light for my taste, and you can see there are some problems. Oh, wait a second, this is just reflection. Yeah, well, it's really nice green and shiny. It also has a very purple tinge, which I'm not worried about because I'm not worried about fusarium anymore. They either have it or they don't, and I will treat it, and if they die, they die. As long as that one doesn't die, I'm happy. That one has a keiki, and I have to find it. Here it is. And the keiki, I wanted to put in moss, but I decided against it and kept it in water. I lowered the water level to see which roots are viable and green, and go all the way up top. And they're not many. I think it doesn't show well on camera, but there's one that goes all the way up top, and the rest is kind of woody. If I make the water level to here everything goes up. So I'm not really sure what to do, and maybe I just alternate a few days low level, a few days high level, and then a day dry. Or as now, I'm gonna give her a dry day, then make it a high water for 2 days, then a dry day, then low, and so on and so forth. But it has nice green roots and a little bit of algae. Can you see that green over there? That's nice and healthy. Oh, and what I thought was algae is actually the last bit of the root that's not doing so fine, so maybe I have to cut it off over there. What she is doing, she's not making a new leaf, but she looks really healthy. What she is doing, can I focus? Come on, focus. She's making a keiki. So that's gonna be 3 keikis of my favorite plant, and I hope one of them survives and gives me flowers, because they're so magnificent and pretty. Over here I have the phalaenopsis that with the white flowers, the white big phal. She still has that bud on the end. My phone doesn't get enough light, it's being annoying. Anyway, what I can show you is she has a few roots that are in the water that are really dark green. The light green is also one of the new roots. So she still has her monster roots. And the ones on the bottom, they're a bit iffy. So today I'm gonna see which are mushy. But they still work, because this is a new leaf. But like I said, she had rot problems on the bottom 2 leaves, which you couldn't see because it was completely against the base. It was between the leaf and the base, and it was stuck there, and it was on both bottom leaves. So I didn't know what was going on, and she lost all her flowers, and I'm really sure that's the reason. This one is a very funny orchid, because I know phalaenopsises shouldn't have leaves on their inflorescence, on the flower spikes. Can you see that? That's quite a kind of big leaf. And she made a new flower spike, and it's not really growing. Oh, it's way too dark. I wish I could do something about that. But it's also a leaf and another leaf on the flower spike. So that's actually, how you call that? It's a genetic error, but I like it. It's weird. It's doing its own thing. And it's making a new leaf. So this one's gonna stop growing. This is gonna be the size it is. Significantly smaller than her old ones. So I hope this one is going to be bigger than this one, because this is the size they should be. But it's going to take me a few years to get this completely back in line and happy as it was at the nursery. Then I have my Phalaenopsis Moana. It's one of my original Phalaenopsis. She made 2 new roots. This one is completely new, and it's making... I am going to do this differently. Wait a sec. I hate that I have no light. There we go. Okay, so here in the media is growing a new root. And here on the aerial root, there's a root growing down. And I can follow it into the pot. Ah, don't break it, don't break it. Oh, like I said, wait a second. I'm going to have to fiddle. You see that? It's making a very nice new root into the media. And also 2 new leaves. This one is really tiny compared to the other one. And this one also, and this is the newest leaf. So I'm hoping this one's going to get the same nice cascading surfboard shape that the rest has. That's the reason why I called her Moana, I think. This part on the root is new. Let me turn. You see that? That's a new root. And this whole complete thing is a new root. So this one is doing fine. Let's put her back, because I'm taking my sweet time. There we go. Which phalaenopsis do I have? Oh, of course I have little Ricky. This is the one I got for free, and the leaves look nice. these are really hard compared to the new one. The new one's still soft. It's making a new root tip over there, but it was stuck between a rock, so it stopped growing. So I hope now that I freed it, it can grow again. This is a really thirsty plant. This plant I need to water every 3 days. Compared to my other phalaenopsis, they need water once every 10 days. The ones in the media. I got my phalaenopsis Manhattan Rose, losing all its flowers. And now I can repot it. It has some green roots, but it stays really wet for a really long time. So I hope today I have time to repot it, but it's not doing anything new. It's actually declining, so it needs to be repotted. Then I have my dendroboim polar fire, also losing its buds, and it already lost about 10 flowers. Oh, by the way, in this vase, it's a little macabre. I put all the dead flowers in there, so I'm reminded of the phalaenopsis. I'm reminded of the flowers, but they also still look pretty when they're dried. So I'm just gonna put them in there. Maybe I can show you. That's my Shiloptolkien. These are for my white phalaenopsis. My pink polar fire flowers. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be my little vase of death. This is my dendroboim Thailand black. I miss a name. Dendroboim. I don't know. Dendroboim phalaenopsis Thailand black. It's the one with the really velvety burgundy flowers. And let's see if I can pick it up. Oh, it doesn't weigh anything. It needs water badly. It shriveled up really bad. And it's plumping up again. And in the pot, I'm finally getting a new growth. And I haven't seen it. And now I'm kicking myself that I turned it this way. Because if I turned it the other way, it would be on the outside. And now it's going to be stuck between the cane, the stake and the pot. So I have to go figure out something. But because this one is already repotted 3 times in the 3 months I have it. So I actually don't want to repot it because it's finally stabilizing and plumping up. So I think that cane just have to endure until I am certain that repotting won't hurt it. This one has also a slight purple tinge to the side of the leaves. And this one is in my phalaenopsis light, so shady. It's not bright shade. I wish it was, but it's still just shade. So it's not really from too much light. But the other ones, also this tiny leaf, is kind of purplish. And here you can see the other division of the Thailand black being completely purple. And this one a little bit less purple. So I'm actually have no clue what to do. I'm trying to keep that one in a little bit more shade, but maybe it is a nutrient deficiency and she just needs potassium. I don't know, but we will see, we will find out. Time will tell. And there's one plant left, and that's my paphiopedalim Maudier blackjack. I think I forgot about a phalaenopsis. We'll get there soon. So this is the paphiopedalim I repotted with you. And he still looks happy. This one, the baby growth, isn't growing as much as I wanted it was. Can you see that? If I turn it, there's a tiny leaf. But they grow really slow. I looked it up, and also kind of purplish, but they're supposed to be like that. But I think that new leaf is a little bit too light green, this one. And this is I have 2 mature fans. I have 1 teenager and a baby, and the teenager is growing steadily but really slowly. So I think if I figure out the pH and the nutrients, this will be happy in its pot. But it's just the tiny bit of damp and the rest is dry, so this needs water badly. Anyway, I will leave it there. I'm winded, sorry. This is one of my rescue phalaenopsis. I bought 2 in pretty red vases for €4 and thought, what the hell, I want the vases and I can learn from it. And one died because I sprayed it too much, and this one nearly died. But you see those are new roots, the ones poking out in front of here, and there's new root coming over there, so I'm happy with that. And oh, I can't put it back, yikes, don't break. So it is making new roots. It's a little bit lopsided because it flipped over in the pot because it hadn't roots to support it, so it grew sideways for a long time. That's why this leaf is a little bit, this leaf was completely bended over. And that are all my phalaenopsis. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 phalaenopsis. And did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I have 9. Here they are in my little corner, and it's going to be empty this weekend because there's going to be a very big aquarium on that dresser. So I need to find space for them somewhere upstairs in my new grow room. What's not finished, by the way. So everything is on my kitchen table that used to be outside, and on my counter because it's watering day. Don't mind the mess. Thank you all for watching. This was part, let's say, 2 from 4 of my collection update for the summer. Thank you all for watching. I love you all and see you next time. Bye. Rose out.